Hi, it's me. My name is Edlin. I am taking 8 minutes from you to share with you an important technique from my Making Myself Lucky series. It is staying calm. You can manage your emotion if only you are able to stay calm during any triggering event, even just for a few seconds before emotion kicks in. State of calmness gives you time to do critical thinking to prevent unhelpful decisions that could pay a huge cost in life. Let me show you how. Before I talk about stress, let me explain what is incentive response. It is the action or response that you perform but was triggered by the emotion without consciousness. For example, when you are facing life-threatening danger, your breathing becomes rapid and your heartbeat accelerates unconsciously. Your fear emotion takes control over your body. This is the protective mechanism that breathes by the universe for all living creatures. The specific emotion is to prepare your body and muscles to run away from the threat instantly without a single thought. So now, is stress life-threatening? You know what? Some people have wrongly placed the fear emotion to trigger an unsuitable instinctive response by unconsciously treating stress as life-threatening danger. Because of some people, whenever they are facing difficulty and tension in life, they can't think, can't respond, yet choose to run away. Is this same as the life-threatening danger? Let's talk about this instinctive response in the karate tournament context. During the stressful combat in the tournament, you don't have the option to run away. Hence, you can't allow the fear emotion to take control over your body. You can't have the emotion of fear. You can't have the optimistic emotion as well, thinking that the opponent won't hit you. Hence, both upward and downward spiral in the emotional guidance scale are not useful in this situation. You need to place your energy in the arc reactor, the state of calmness. Only in calmness state, your body can perform a series of actions that you imprint in your unconscious mind without unnecessary influences. You are imprinting all these instinctive responses by long period yet intensive practice, training and sparring by repeating the same moving patterns or series of attacks and the pace of fighting for more than 1,000 times with a peaceful mind. Every movement and flow of the muscle during the combat time becomes so natural, swift, and lightning fast. Now, you should notice that the key factor for a right instinctive response is the right emotional state with a lot of practice before any actual stressful situation. So, right action comes from right instinct. Right instinct comes from right thought that comes from right emotion, and eventually comes from right practice. In order to bring emotion into the arc reactor, breathing is the essence of all. To achieve that, we need to practice meditation on breathing. The most basic way to do meditation on breathing is simply to focus your attention on your breath. Inhale and exhale. What is the benefit of it? You will achieve three things for practicing this meditation. First, it slows down your breathing. Second, it brings peace into your mind. Third, it increases your focus on your daily experience. These three simple things will totally change the outcome of your instinctive response during any stressful moment. Meditation itself is a very broad yet complicated subject to study. There is limitless potential that meditation can bring to life. However, we only practice one of the most basic techniques that is powerful enough to bring the positive result into your life. We will do daily 8 minutes in practice. So how do we start? First, find a quiet and comfy room. It will be great if it has a darker environment. Find a relaxed and comfortable position for your body. You could be seated on a chair, on the floor, or on a cushion. Keep your back upright and straight. Then, resting whenever they are comfortable. Start the countdown timer for 8 minutes. Third, relax your body. Relax any area of tightness or tension. Just breathe. Tune into your breath. Feel the natural flow of the breathe in and breathe out. You don't need to do anything to your breath. Notice where you feel your breath in your body. It might be in your abdomen, in your chest, or in your throat, in your nostrils. Feel the sensation on how the breath moves within your body. And pause. When your breath is stable, you can start to try naturally a deep inhale for 5 seconds. Then hold your breath for 3 seconds. And a long exhale for 5 seconds and hold it again for 3 seconds before another deep inhale again until your countdown timer finish and cease. You can use apps or device to help you on meditation. Let me show you the breathing exercise from Calm. Okay, this is an app from Google Play Store. Inside the more, you can have the breathing exercise and you can choose the timer. Let's say for 8 minutes, you can start for breathing. The pattern here is 5 seconds, breathe in, hold for 5 seconds, and breathe out for 5 seconds. And then hold for another 5 seconds. So this is another pattern of training the breathing of meditation. Okay, and you can actually choose the different pattern that you want. This is without any holding. This is with a certain pattern. You can try to have anything that you feel comfortable with. And this application is free. Besides that, I have another thing that I can show you to achieve a better on meditation. This is the Braining Pro. Braining Pro is a special device that tracks your brain wave. Okay? When it has the color of red, it means you are highly focused. In green, you are relaxed. But in meditation, you will reach a stage called alpha stage. It will show you a blue color. In alpha stage, this is the stage that you are completely in mindfulness. Okay, let me show you how it works. So when you achieve the alpha stage, you will turn on the blue light. Is that cool? Let me repeat again what we have learned in this 8 minutes. First, the importance of staying calm. Second, the 8 minutes of breathing meditation. Do you find this technique useful for you? If yes, and you are interested to find out more, you may join me in the Making Myself Lucky Facebook group for more discussion and updates on the techniques and strategies that are essence of the Making Myself Lucky series. We can discuss more examples on how we can transform our life. See you again in next video. Thanks for watching.